I was doing a seminar in Philadelphia, and I ended the morning session with 4 laws of focus. What you focus on, you find. What you focus on grows. What you focus on seems real. What you focus on, you become. And I thought, now that's awesome. And when you're doing a seminar, an all-day seminar, you start getting different faces. You get the focus or concentration faces. Like, oh my God, this is good. Let me focus on what he's saying. You get the people that are trying to stay awake, like, right? And then you get the friendly faces or the encouraging faces, like this young lady. Like, I look at her, she goes, "She's doing it." Right? So if you get nervous, you look over at her and she's like, "Don't worry about that. Just leave me." And I had that young lady in the seminar. I would look at her and she was like, "Yes." After I went over the 4 laws of focus, I looked and she was like this. And it kind of shook me up a little bit. But you know what? As a presenter, like a lot of you are, you know that could be gas face. So after lunch, stay with me here. Stay with me. And this is a way you can test if it's gas face. People go out and they eat a little too much, right? And they have to concentrate. And it looks like this. Now the way you test if it's gas face is you move. And then you look back, and if they're looking straight ahead, not at you, then it's gas. If you move and they look at you, then it's you. So, right? So I moved. And she looked at me, and it was me. And it kind of shook me up a little bit, so I was like, oh, let's take a break. So everybody got up, and they left the room. And she went and stood by the door with her arms crossed. I was like, man, she took that seriously. So I waited as long as I could, and I walked up and I said, how are you doing? She goes, I'm not doing great. I said, well, how can I help you? She goes, you can't. I drove 7 hours to listen to you, and you're really stupid. And everything you're saying is really stupid. I was like, everything? She goes, everything you said today was really stupid. And I said, okay, I know that everything is really stupid, but what is really, really stupid? She goes, the 4 laws of focus. Those are really, really stupid. And I said, well, what did you hear me say? She said, you told me that everything that happens to me is my responsibility, that I did it. And she goes, you are wrong, sir. You are wrong. And you should stop teaching that. There's people who have really, really, really tough lives, and they don't want to hear that kind of crap. And I was like, okay, valid. Maybe I should have more explanation. She goes, well, you should. You should just take it out. I said, but I have a question for you. How are your relationships? And she goes, my relationships are awful, and I do everything right. Wow, okay. Woo. I said, well, what do you want in your relationship? She goes, I know exactly what I want. I said, well, what do you want? She goes, I know exactly what I want. I said, well, exactly what do you want? She goes, I don't want a man who's going to lie to me. I don't want a man who's going to cheat on me. I don't want a man who's going to be deceitful. I don't want a man who's going to betray me. What does she know, folks? What was she getting? In every area of her life, she focused on what she didn't want. Right? Our nervous system, our brain, it is absolutely magnificent. All of our computers, our smartphones is actually modeled from our nervous system. And it does not care where you want to go. It'll take you where you want to go. It's so interesting. One of our customers, or one of our clients, has a racing school in Colorado, so they did trade with us. So we go up to this racing school, and we're going to teach them this model. But before we do our part, they showed us how it worked. So they have these souped up Porsches, and we get in, and we're going around the track. before we get in the car, this guy comes out, and this is the instruction. You are about to get in a really fast car. You're going to get on the track with an instructor, and you're going to go really fast. At some point, the car is going to go out of control. We won't tell you when. Don't hit the wall or you will die. That was the instruction. So then they gave us helmets. And we went out to the cars. And I'm waiting for more instruction. We get in the car, and the guy goes, just go fast. I'm like, well, like how? He goes, you know how to drive, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, just go fast. So you get in the car, you're not going fast. You're going, and then they get you to go fast, and he pushes a little button. One of the car tires come up, and the car slides out of control. Where do I look, folks? The wall. Where does the car go? To the wall. The instructor took my face and held it away from the wall. Stupid dude. He's gonna kill us both. But what did I miss? The wall. Now, I'm going 30 miles an hour, right? Because I get this, right? Finally, they got me to go faster again. I'm going around the track. Car slides out of control. Where do I look, folks? The wall. Why am I looking at the wall? What is the gain? I know logically, and now I have a reference point to where the car is going to go if I'm looking in that direction. But what benefit do I get as a human being looking at the wall? Say again, please? You were right. I was right? Yeah, I was right. Emotionally, what do I get? What is the emotion that we get that will have us do things that we know can harm us? Fear. But what type of fear? Really want you to think about this. What is that emotion? Validation, certainty, folks. Certainty is, man, it's a real big enemy to growth. It's a real big enemy to being weird. One of the reasons I'm in Austin. So what people want to do is they desire to grow, but they seek certainty. Does that make sense? And there's a contradiction. We desire to grow. We want to do things differently. We want to expand. We want to find our weird, but we seek certainty in doing it. I want to do things differently, but the same. Right? I want to get something new by doing exactly what I used to do. I want to go back to when things were this way. I want to get back to this, even though the results aren't there for me. So today, what I want to share with you is through all of my experiences in spec war and building my organization and how I grew up and all of the people that I coached, the billionaires. What made some people get it then lose it, the lottery syndrome? What made some people really get it and be really cold about who they were when they got it, right? What is that triad that supports all of us and moving forward and growing and expanding? My philosophy is there is no there. So there's nothing I'm trying to get to be happy. That really, and why I love this city so much, is about happily achieving. It's about who we become, right? And some people say, well, it's really not becoming, it's remembering. Whichever way you want to look at it, is getting that fulfillment, really understanding that life is about blossoming and actually adding value to other people. But in order to share my weird with the world, who do I have to be? What do I have to do? I want you to look at this triad here, right? We have vision, we have purpose, we have identity. So a lot of people confuse the two. I will go into some organizations who will ask people, what's your vision? And they'll say, to have impact on the world. I want to help a lot of children. I want to serve. That's purpose. That's purpose. What are you going to do that allow you to have that particular purpose? So the first thing is vision. And vision is very cybernetic. It's not emotional. It doesn't look for apologies, right? It's cybernetic. If your vision is to have a $100 million company in 3 years, put $100 million company in 3 years. That's what vision is for. If you want to lose 100 pounds, I'm going to lose 100 pounds in 6 months. That's a vision. Now, why you want to do that And that's where the emotion starts coming in. So my imagination is engaged by vision. My emotional mind is engaged by purpose. See, I need to know why. I need to really get down to that why. And I really understand that why is what we kind of talked about. It's like the security for my family, or significance, or connection, or growth, or contribution. Whatever that why is for you. And this city is a big why city. A big why city, a big purpose city. And we want that tied. Each vision in each category of your life needs a vision, and it needs a purpose. And the beautiful thing about purpose is purely creative. Some of us have, one of my friends, he pulls out, he loves to do this, he'll pull out his wallet at every seminar, and he'll take this receipt, and he'll open it up, and he'll say, "This is my why." And it's a receipt of his great-great-grandfather sold for $60 as a slave. And I'm like, damn, I'll never get a why like that, right? I need to go find receipts, or everybody wants a big why, right? Or in the military, it's like, you started thinking about who got shot the most. And if you didn't get shot, you were like, oh man, I didn't get shot. Well, that's not a good why, right? It's like, you start kind of getting warped after a while, right? And then the real sneaky one is identity. The strongest force in human nature is to stay consistent with the identity you hold of yourself. This is where people sabotage themselves, right? This is where we sabotage success. This is where this is the lottery syndrome. I might have a vision and I might have a purpose, but when I get it, what's going to happen? When I get that relationship that I want so much, what's going to happen? And identity is where we really, I heard a lot about identity today, and I love it because the speakers have been magnificent and really speaking to the different ways of going about, really looking at making sure your identity is aligned with your vision. Identity is key, because how do I identify? So who am I now? How am I handling the energy that's coming at me when I all of a sudden become significant, or if I have that level of wealth? We have, right now, we're talking to the NFL about that very thing. Like, they tell these people, you're coming, you've never, ever made this amount of money. We're going to give you this money, and we know statistically at this time you're going to lose it. Don't do it. Now, how's that going to help anybody? Right? And I want you to think about it. I've played football my whole life. I run strong, right? All of a sudden I get this scholarship, and the people that would avoid me on the street now have my name in lights. Now, if I make it through that, and I don't sabotage myself. We used to do programs for Division I programs on those athletes. The same people who embraced me were afraid of me. Well, all of a sudden I'm a hero by doing the same thing I've always done my whole life. Now I have $50 million. $50 million. When I used to have to wear the same clothes to school every day. And they give me a check for $50 million and said, don't blow it. What you focus on, you find, folks. What you focus on grows. What you focus on sees you, and ultimately what you focus on, you become. Identity is where you need to put the focus. So many people are afraid to grow because they don't know who they'll be in that next setting in their minds. Or they think that to achieve is to look for happiness versus happily achieving. Some of the talks today were absolutely beautiful in helping you expand your identity around looking in the mirror and like saying, I love you, and really speaking to that self, because life is about growing. It's about becoming or remembering, whichever one you want to pick. It's about understanding that my identity, I'll never ever get a chance to know my full identity in this lifetime. So why not go for it? Why not go for it? Why not go? Why not do it? And the most important thing is my weird is my value. Okay? And I want you to think about this, because we started off the talk talking about 4 laws of focus. And we started talking about how people focus on what they don't want if they don't have a vision. And they don't really define their purpose intentionally and consciously. And ultimately, they don't expand their identity. These three things help you deal with the uncertainty that's needed to be who you want to be, or get back to who you were, whichever way you want to look at it. Our job is to find our weird, our growth, our value to this world. Okay? And I want you to think about this. I want you to just very, very quickly, as we wrap up the talk, I want you to think about as I grow, even if it's not, I remember growing and really doing my best that I could do in the military, even though I know that wasn't my ultimate purpose in life. But that helped me become. So wherever you are, grow. Wherever you are, expand. Wherever you are, take your life to that next level. Do the best that you can. Because again, you want to learn how to use the triad. And as desire, and listen to the word desire. DE means of or from, and sire means the Father. Desire will support you in really aligning with that vision, with that purpose, and that identity that supports your weird. So I want to challenge everyone. If you're going to live in the city, let's go for it. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to expand our weird, and let's continue to love each other because we do a great job of that. And let's be the model for the world because they need it right now. You guys up for it? Yeah. Thank you very much.